What is up, y'all? Every once in a blue moon, the stars in the universe become perfectly aligned. And when that time happens, or when that time comes, you know what time it is. It's the perfect time to get out and ride on the Hawk 250, baby. So check it out. Let's talk about this valve adjustment thing. I think the manual says like around 600 to 800 kilometers, maybe 1,000, something like that. You have to read it. Make sure you look at your manual. It comes with a Hawk. Anyway, I did mine like around 500, something like that. It smoothed the bike out a lot. It was worth it. But for one thing, the valves come tight. So if you're not checking it with the proper tool, then you're gonna think it's too tight. You're gonna adjust it for no reason at all. Once you get it adjusted, you're gonna realize, all you do is just tighten it up by hand as tight as you can get it and then loosen it up just a little bit, something like that, you know? It's not, just a procedure though. You got to get the procedure down. So besides the valves, what other ways can you add performance to your Hawk? One thing I noticed when I was adjusting the height of the lower shock, the preload, I noticed this boot was pinched or came loose or something. And to make sure all your air hoses and everything are properly connected, not bound up or anything, get yourself a nice spark plug. I got the E3. A lot of people get that Iridium plug, the IX9E, whatever, spark plug. I might try that. But I've been having pretty good success with the Hawk. As soon as I put that into their bike, immediately got smooth. I mean, all the vibrations people talk about, they pretty much disappeared. And then with the dual sport tires, when I got rid of those knobbies, it got rid of the rest of the vibration. And besides that, one thing I think people neglect on the Hawk that's probably important as far as maintenance is the air filter. I know people switch it over to like the pod filter, which is probably easier to maintain. But the air filter is located under the seat. And there's maintenance interviews on that too. I think right around 1,000 miles it should be changed in that, maybe 600. Same as the valve adjustment. Similar time. I'm gonna need to take that off and change those filters. So what kind of filters do you get? Well, I just placed an order a couple of days ago and the package just arrived. If I had to guess one thing that people could be doing to make sure they get all the horsepower from the Hawk, the maintenance item is probably most neglected that you can use to fuck. Look at that. I'm only guessing on the size. I didn't take the original one out to any kind of measurements or anything. I just looked at some cross-referencing. And I got a 5-pack of some nice air cleaning elements to kind of go underneath the seat. So that's going to be our next project. 5 packs for $8.50, guys. We'll see the link straight from Amazon.